Hello, it's Jay here again and welcome to another tutorial. So in this lesson, now that we've actually updated the player striking scripts, we're now going to do the same for the opponent. But we'll begin in the opponent AI. And we just need to do what we did for the player. We're going to create some booleans to state whether the opponent is actually trying to strike or not. So we'll begin with a public static boolean underscore opponent is punching left. Let's close that line off into the comments, and we'll just put defines if the opponent is actively, and we'll just put punching left or not. Let's just copy that. We'll paste it in 3 times. We'll change the next one to right. Remembering, of course, to change the comment. We'll change the next one to kicking low. And the final one to kicking high. And we'll just change the comments again. So kicking low. And finally high. So let's come to the void start. You can put these wherever you want. I just prefer to put them before the start core routine for best practice. So I'm just going to put mine here. And we'll just go through. So opponent is punching left. Obviously it's going to be equal to false when we begin. So let's close that line off. Into the comment set, opponent is punching left to false on startup. And just like before, we'll just paste that in 3 times, and we'll just copy and paste the new naming conventions. So next one, punching right. Kicking low, and again kicking high. So we'll just tidy up and we'll change the comments as necessary. So and the very last one, so that's kicking high. And let's just actually scroll down. So this is what we want. The voids where it says opponent punch left, punch right. And we're going to set it to be equal to true, the applicable one, before we do anything else. So I'm putting them right at the top of the function. So in this case, opponent is punching left, we'll set that to true. Into the comments, and I'll just copy and paste the naming convention in there. So set opponent punching left to equal true. and we'll paste it in. We'll change it to opponent punching right equals true. And then of course the same for the low and high kick. And we'll just change the comments. So again, I'll just copy and paste the naming conventions in. And let's just scroll back to the void start. And we're going to copy the block where we set them all to false. And let's have a look. Here we're going to come to wait for strike animations, and these need to go exactly here after the if statements, but before we actually change state back to idle, and we'll just paste those in. And we'll just save that off there. And now we're going to open up the striking script. So now we have a bool that defines each action. We'll begin in the opponent punch left, and now we have a value for this bool. Return if opponent is punching left is going to equal the opponent AI dot opponent is punching left. We'll close that line off. We'll break it up for commenting. So here we'll just say return if opponent is punching left equals the opponent AI script and the opponent is punching left variable. And again, we can copy that, so let's just save that there. We'll paste it into the opponent punching right, so let's just switch out that first variable. Change the comment, and we also need to change this variable here. And finally we'll do it for both kicking functions. I'll just go ahead actually and just paste these in on both scripts. So I'll come back, I'll do the low kick first. And we need to get all this in place before we can actually work on fleshing out the rest of the script and actually getting it working without any glitches for everyone. So once we actually get all this out of the way, we can actually return in the next lesson and actually do some more functional code. So I'll finally swap this out in the comments. We'll just hit save all. We'll leave it there for this video and we'll pick this up in the very next lesson. So hope you enjoyed this video, hope to see you next time, and until then, as always, bye for now.